Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you doing? Happy Saturday to all of you. Today we're going to talk about a couple of people that you see here on the screen. Actually, three people. I see Korra Obidi. I see not that she's that important or something, but she's attached to all the other people that you see here. So I see AJ. That's not his real name. I see Mr. Coleman 777. That's also, I don't know if that's his real name. And I see Charlotte Bursa. I do hope you guys can hear me. So just relax and let us really get into it and talk briefly about what has been said recently or what has been alleged that Mr. Coleman, let me just call him Lion. People call him Lion for the purpose of this video. That's the one on the right hand side of this thumbnail. People have alleged that he stole Korra Obidi's Apple wristwatch. And the man in the middle, that one, there is a very negative news article about him. We are going to be reading it all together. Although today, well, I don't think today, some days back, Korra Obidi said he's a data analyst. I don't believe any of that. He might have been one before, but right now, I don't know. His story is a bit sketchy. We're going to touch on what we know at the moment, and then we're also going to talk about Charlotte Persha, this Gambian girl that you see here on the right hand side of the screen, and how she is connected to AJ. AJ. AJ is Gambian. Oh, blessing, don't give away too much before we really get started. Welcome back to everybody. As usual, we're gonna read comments, greet one another, and then we are gonna get started. Guess who is the first one to comment today? That's Gloria. Hi, Gloria. You know my younger sister is Glory. Glory Ann. Hello, Cara. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Binta. Binta. I think in elementary school I read a book about Binta. Binta was quite a name then. Ah, Marzena, welcome. Good evening to you. Come on. Sonia, welcome. Wetu? I don't think I've seen your name before, Wetu. How are you? Where are you watching from? Joanne, good evening. Tracy Hicks, welcome to the live stream. Maud, that sounds Dutch. How are you? Chris Moses in the building from Tacoma. How are you and how are your projects? How is everything going with you? Hope you're well. Diana, oh, popcorn, you need it. You need loads and loads and loads of it. These people, they think, I don't know if they think everybody is stupid. So this girl, Charlotte Presser, is the link. She's the one that connected Korra Obidi to AJ. AJ is the guy that took her to Meta office and they got the disgrace of their life, the embarrassment of their life. We're going to listen to some of that and I'm just going to play one or two things and just show you guys how small these people are. Someone says Lion is now begging people not to write anything bad about Korra. He's running cat. Okay, I'm fine, Colleen. I'm okay. It's very sketchy, right? I know. Hello, Colleen. Oh, yeah, I already saw you before, yeah. So, yes, I know, right? Oh gosh, these people. It is well. Hi, Hella, welcome. Truth be told, how you hope you're good. Can you all share the video? Rosa Kata, hope you're good. Rosa, what's up? It's been a while. I've not seen you in a while. Hope you're good. How is everything? Oh, let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, okay, okay. I think we should just start, right? In Dallas. Okay. Nice to have you here. Oh, we just started, Rosa. You've not missed anything. We've only been talking now for 5 minutes, so we've not even said, and yeah, we've said a bit, but not much. Thank you, Janet. Welcome. Okay. Now, let us get right into it. Which one do we start with? Let me go through my material. So before I start, of course, I'm going to thank everybody who has contributed to this video and many, many, many of my videos. People who have sent me stuff, who have called my attention to stuff, who have helped me, in the process of thinking and brainstorming. Thank you all so much. It's not just blessing doing it. I'm just talking. That's all I'm doing. But most of the ideas come from you guys, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for making all of this possible. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to begin with Mr. Coleman because we all know that one. He's been around. Mr. Coleman 777, also known as Lion. So I'm just going to stick to Lion. Please share the video before we really start. Okay, so every now and then, you're going to notice that I pause the video, and that is to give my vocal cords some rest. So if you find that I'm gone for too long, that means I probably forgot to turn my mic back on. So just please send me a message on Messenger. But if I'm away for 30 seconds, that should be average. So I'm going to start with Lion. Lion has been hanging out quite a lot with, with Korra Obidi. And we know that Korra Obidi is drama. Korra drama. Drama Korra. And we've seen how she has dramatized her breakup with her husband, which I don't think initially it was her intention to do, because at the beginning of everything, she was really quiet. If you guys remember last year, until her sister came into the picture and told her, "Girl, you have to open your mouth and talk." And then she started to talk, right? But it's been dramatic. She has not been very consistent. Today she will tell us it happened this way. Tomorrow she tells us it happened another way. Today she's giving us numbers, and tomorrow she's coming up with new numbers. 5 days later, 2 weeks later, he told me to get out. Well, just so many lies. Let's just say they were lies, not really inconsistencies, but just plain lies, yeah. And then when she started to hang out with this guy, people were like, this guy, do you know what you're getting yourself into? You need to be careful. And he was just there, just having his own good time. He's a guy, he's a young guy. I mean, do you blame him for that? I wouldn't. I mean, hey. So eventually it looks like everything so many people were um, suspecting would happen is beginning to happen. Koreans have started to drag Lion, and not just for anything, but for theft. Lion. I don't want to say look at your life or see your life, but you know what it means when your name is attached to theft, and not just, oh, he stole $1 million, not just, oh, he stole something incredible. No, he stole an Apple wristwatch. Please, you guys should put the price of an Apple wristwatch in the comments for me, because that is something to mourn about. So Korra Obidi has the habit of accusing people of theft. which is a very bad, damaging habit. It could be projection. A thief would know a thief. It takes a thief to know a thief. When you steal from people, you want to suspect everyone else is stealing from you, just the same way you are stealing from people. Stealing by trick is a form of stealing. Okay. Anyways, he has called his ex a thief. He has called many people on social media thieves. And now it looks like the next victim, I think he's a victim of circumstances. If he even wants to steal something from, the little that I've seen of him, I don't think it's going to be an Apple Watch. And even if he wants to steal an Apple Watch, I don't think he wants to steal it from Korra Obidi. Do you guys understand? Let me see if you guys have written the price of an Apple wristwatch in the comments. No, you guys didn't do that. I'm still waiting. I'm really serious. Go ahead and write what it costs on average. And in the meantime, also share the video. But let's wait for the price of an Apple wristwatch. Or are you guys still Googling the price? Share the video. $300. I see here 300. Another person, approximately 500 pounds. Ooh, that's quite high. Someone says 260. Depends on series. Okay. 300, 300. 200 to 300. Someone says 450. Depends on the series. Thank you all so very much. So if you guys consider the dinner date they went on that I suspect Lion paid for, and you calculate, everything he spent during the period they were going out together, wouldn't he have spent up to 300? Do you look at Lion as someone whose problem now is $300 not to be able to afford an Apple wristwatch? Or maybe he just has the same um, spirit like Korra Obidi. And when I say spirit, I mean a stingy person who would be like, oh my God, I spent $200 on you. I'm just going to get it back in another way. Maybe Korra Obidi didn't pay him back in kind. I don't know. Maybe he was expecting to get something back in kind and she didn't give him, or she didn't give him well enough. I'm just speculating. I'm not saying that happened. Just trying to brainstorm on why he would possibly steal something from her. So maybe he feels like, okay, I'm just gonna get everything I spent on you. How do I get it? I'm just gonna take your watch and I'll resell it and I'll get my money back. I think that one is unlikely if you ask me. Ah, I don't know. But anyways, let me play how the whole suspicion started. Here is what, and I'll go over to Charlotte once I do that. Let me quickly grab the video. Ooh. All right, listen. Something happened with my Apple Watch. I forgot it in someone's house, and the man, the human being, never had any plans of returning it, literally stole it. So I had to buy another one. Marlene Dally. Okay, the man stole it. She said she forgot it. And we know that this girl, she has made mistakes, especially when it comes to accusing people wrongly. She might have lost it. She might have left it somewhere else, but she would boldly come out and accuse you falsely. And even when she finds out that, oh my God, I made a mistake, she would never come out to take back her words. That really tells you how bad of a person that she is. Now, she's quite confident that she forgot it at, at a friend's house. Let me get something to drink. Okay. At a friend's house. But that friend could also be Augustus. Is it Augustus or Jesus? The one they call Jesus. Because Lion is not the only male friend that she has shown you guys. She didn't call his name. She said a friend. She forgot it at his house. Okay. Let me continue to play. But it's Lion everyone is going to attack.
Thank you so much. And I use that one as Sarah. As he has stolen the word, so will his destiny be stolen. Amen and amen. I forgot it in what used to be in French. Then the breathing.
What used to be a friend, no longer a friend. Okay, so after she did that video, her Koreans, you know that those ones, they are zombies. Brainless zombies. They went without, at least, even when someone says something like this, you don't just go out and attack. Just use your head and say, oh, how sure are you? You know, like, you can't tell. You can never tell. Did you even try to get his own side of the story before you go and start to attack him? That's why I call Koreans animals. I honestly do, because that is a human being right there. That is a father of a 3-year-old boy. That is someone's son. You guys saw her mother. I think she's about 50 something. I was looking at that woman and I'm like, she looks younger than Nansume, who is just in her 30s. But it's not like that matters right now. But I'm just feeling like those Koreans, do they have feelings? Are they human beings? I think they are really savages. They are animals. Because if you're human, you're gonna tell yourself, wait, let's hear from Lion. Let's hear what he has to say about this. You can't just hear one side from Korra and then you go and attack someone. What if he's innocent? Have you considered that? Are you people okay? You people are not okay. Koreans are not okay, honestly. Anyway, they did what they know how to do, what they are good for. That's all they do. That's the negativity that surrounds Korra today. She will say, oh, my haters, my haters, my haters. But you are the one creating the hate through your Koreans. When they go out to attack people, what kind of emotion do you want to build in those people they attack? They are not going to love you. No, they are not. It's natural because those Koreans were sent by you. Anyways, they've attacked this guy now, and he has done videos like, okay, he doesn't want to hear the name. People are coming and writing, whatever he has done his stuff. I'm not going to go into all of that. But I think it would be interesting for people to hear his side in terms of what happened. Did he see a watch? And why did Korra Obidi even take off her watch there? Did she spend the night there? How did her watch come off her hand if she was just visiting a friend? I don't know. I'm not speculating. She's a big girl. She's not a small girl that we want to start counting how many times. Or you understand? I'm just saying that give people more information so that we can tell whether or not you forgot your watch there. What was your thought process removing the watch? Where were you sitting? Were you in bed? Were you sitting down? Were you laying on your back? Were you facing down? You know, oh my God. Sorry, guys. But it's important. We are trying to solve this problem, this conflict that is about to grow out of this case. We need to understand fully the situation, what happened, how it happened before we can judge. I am not a Korean. I don't just run because one person talked. I have to really put all the factors on ground. That's why I would love to hear his side. I'm not going to blame Korra now because she has said her own side. let's hear his side. But now that she has said her side, let us weigh the different factors. For example, what was her position? In which room was she when she removed the watch? Was she in the kitchen, which is possible? Was she in the toilet? Was she in the other room? And what was her position? Face down. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. My voice is getting better. That's why I can laugh, you guys. Oh my God, but I don't want to stress it too much. I've not been laughing a lot because it how do you say that? Anyways. So now how does this Charlotte come in? We are gradually getting into Charlotte. Okay, I see that not many people have shared the video. Please go ahead and share the video. Give it a love, a like, a thumbs up, anything. Let me know you are interacting. Ah, Charlotte Purser. This girl, she's not a good girl. This one you see here. Okay. Charlotte Purser. Her name is Charlotte, but she created a page called Saloposa. Saloposa. Should we call her Saloposa? Let's call her Saloposa for the sake of this video so that we are not mentioning two names. Saloposa. Wait, normally in my mind, when I think Charlotte, her real name is Charlotte, I think Charlotte the harlot. You guys know what a harlot is or who a harlot is. Charlotte the harlot. Remove the C from her name. You get harlotte. Harlot. This girl is supposed to be a married woman. She has a man, a British man, as her husband. But it looks like she has an eye for lion. Charlotte the harlot. Charlotte the harlot. I think she has an eye for lion. Charlotte the harlot possibly has an eye for lion. Wow. Charlotte harlot lion. Okay. Let's begin to read some of her comments on Lion's video or on his post or under his, whatever. This one she wrote, okay, we will pray you have a nice woman to put you to bed. Saloposa, go to him and put him to bed. Go to him and put him to bed. When was the last time you put your husband to bed? Charlotte the harlot. Hmm? I'm putting like the entire page so that you people will see other people's comments and compare their comments to hers. Yeah? Other people are saying good morning, and her own conversation is going left. Here she says, you can take us to the gym. When the music is on, just mute the live and do the workout. Other people are writing, our in-law looks great and energized. They are calling him our in-law, as in the man of our sister. In their sister, you guys know what I mean. The man of Korra, yeah? And the other one says, Anita eats like that all the time. I'm sure you've witnessed it. So you see other people commenting and putting Korra one way or the other. But Charlotte the harlot is focused on the man. She's not there like, oh, I'm there because I know you are attached to my sister. No, she was there for herself and the man. Yeah? You can take us to the gym. When the music is on, just mute the light and do the workout. Of course, you want to watch him do workout. Okay, no problem. Let's see another one. Charlotte says, play calming music. Hopefully, it will get you to sleep. Why are you so concerned about a single man's sleep routine? Let's see another person's comment. That one says, How are you watching Netflix for free? So people are just talking normal, like just general. I didn't watch the video, so I can't really tell where all these comments or why. Okay. So you can see other comments and you can see her own. She's so focused on the guy. She's so worried about his sleep. Charlotte the harlot. Does your husband know that you're busy playing darling mommy to some single guy in the US? Daydreaming, possibly. Fantasizing, possibly. Wishing, possibly. For something possible. You're so worried about his sleep. Hmm. Let's see this one. Oh, I like your sense of humor. Oh. Hmm. This one is Korra Obidi's rival. Have a good rest. Bye for now, Mr. Coleman. I don't know how many comments she left on that post. It was as if she was the only one watching. Commenting. Charlotte the harlot, when was the last time you gave your husband a compliment? Eh? You like some brown chocolate? Yeah, it's a pity. It's a pity. You've already made your choice. Be loyal, be faithful. I know that the girl you love, Korra Obidi, is an adulterer. She committed adultery while she was married. And it takes like-minded people to really connect and find chemistry. So you might have the, in Dutch we say neiging, the, I don't know the English word. You know, the, okay, you guys get it, yeah? But you need to tame it, tame that thing, tame it. You are married, your husband is British, and I don't know if you feel like you're missing something, but you have made your choice. Stick to your choice. Stick to your choice. Don't worry about his sleep. You are not his mommy. He has a mommy. Married woman. Charlotte the harlot. And here, good morning, Mr. Coleman. She was commenting. And the last comment, she said, you need your beauty sleep. Hey, you guys, when a woman starts to pay attention to, oh, have you eaten? What did you have for dinner? Oh, you need to eat well. Oh, you need to take a rest. You need to rest. Be careful. They've already started seeing you in their dreams. Charlotte the harlot. Look at your life under the comment section of the person you are supposed to be loving, on someone who is supposed to be Korra Obidi's possible boyfriend. Look at your life. All the times he was going on dates with Korra Obidi, did you wish? Were you wishing it was you? That you're so concerned about his sleep, about his rest, about his you want to watch him at the gym. You want to watch the muscles. Are you missing muscles in the bedroom? Are you missing muscles? Why are you disgracing your husband indirectly? What's all this? Anyways, that is that about Lion. So let's see what happens going forward. I don't think Lion is someone who likes drama from the little I've seen. I don't think so. But anyways, when you relate with Korra Obidi, you should expect drama. It's if you get off like without drama, you're blessed, you're lucky. Okay, let us now go to this hacking of page. I'm sure by now you guys have heard that the two other pages have vanished from Facebook. The Big Korra page is gone, Korra Art is gone. Only the Korra Obidi page is still there. But for how long? But for how long? So that is how this guy comes in. This guy, AJ. There was an article about him in 2018, 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. And wait, I'm hearing something. Hold on. Okay, let me see. I had to change my position. I'm now in my dressing room that I still need to clean up. Okay, so it was a very scandalous thingy that happened. I'm going to read the article for you guys. But before then, let me play some clips. The actual money I get on that situation. I thought maybe if we tried connecting with someone over here. So that's his voice you're hearing. This guy used to work with Meta, allegedly, and he thought he could use his influence in quote to get into Meta. How do you do that? What are you thinking in your head? That you just go to a company without an appointment and you just think you can go in? Like how? How do you think that happens? Because you used to work there. You used to work there, you couldn't even link up with any of your former colleagues and say, hey guy, I'll be around tomorrow. Are you around? Are you working tomorrow or something? You used to work there, you don't know anybody there that can let you in. What was your job there when you were working there? Anyway, it was really embarrassing that they both stood there and she was even thinking, I don't know what she was thinking, okay, I'm just going to fly there and they're just going to let me in and solve my problem because I have 7 million followers. There are people with 70 million followers. Anyway, let me continue to. I thought maybe I'll work with her. It's Bobby Diane. Can you check on the system? I mean, here with so it's not very loud, but he was still insisting, like, oh, can we get someone on the phone? So even if it's someone on the phone, the woman was like, there is nobody. If you want to talk to anybody in person to help you, there is nobody. A lot of people come here, but there is nothing we can do for them. And I'm like, if this guy really worked there, he should know these things. He should know that you can't just come to their office and they just start solving your Facebook problems. Everybody has a Facebook problem. Do you understand? So for me, I just feel like, wow, why didn't you secure an appointment before that one flew all the way? Anyways, let me play the next one.
Wow. I would check. Have somebody else that works here. Check that's the thing. You can get some.
So they called the supervisor. So they didn't even get past security. They didn't even enter the main compound. They were just standing outside. It was so disgraceful. With all the noise of this, that. At the end of the day, you're nobody, not for Meta. Not for Meta, not for the Facebook you think you're all that on. So the security guard was telling them, yeah, I can let you in. Maybe someone, if there's someone here who can let you in, then fine. The disgraceful part of it for me was them still trying and trying after they had told them no. Like they were just like children begging for candy. It was so shameful. So shameful. They looked homeless. Like, oh my God, we want to cry. Oh gosh.
Somebody to check you in, that's fine because as of right now, all we're doing is letting people that to me is like push it down. Like myself, we're not allowed to bring anybody.
So what Korra started to do was to insult Meta. She started to do it in Nigerian language. This girl, I think she's just senseless because it goes against Facebook guidelines using, I'll just say foul language, using, you guys, why do they block or give people strikes or suspend people's accounts or whatever? When you violate their community guidelines, you need to watch your language, no hate speech, no aggression, nothing like that. But Korra Obidi, if you guys can translate the things she was saying in Nigerian language against Facebook while standing on Facebook property, she was threatening to slap them. Let me just play it for you guys to hear. If there is anyone here who can translate, go ahead and just type out the things she was saying.
As of right now, all we're doing is letting people that to me is like push it down. Like myself, we're not allowed to bring anybody else. I'm not bringing only full-time employees. So if you do know somebody has a full-time employee, hey, I'll be right with you. Mẹ́ta tó ń ṣe gbogbo yín tó ń ṣèrè ni. Wọ́n wà ní
So she even mentioned Meta. Like they could just vanish her page for this thing alone. For example, if her haters start to say send this her video to Meta, for example, does she know what it could mean? You know, calling them out on their property, saying, are you people mad? Meta, are you mad? You know?
Facebook ṣé ó yá wèrè ni. Ní gbogbo rubbish máa fọ́ ẹ létí fọ́ bàbá èèyàn létí.
So basically, she was just going off like, Meta, are you mad? Are you insane? Are you crazy? Meta, I'm going to slap you and slap your father. Can you imagine? She literally said that. I'm going to slap your father. Are you people mad? So at the end of the day, this just shows us she's a nobody. She's a nobody because even if someone with 70 followers went into Meta, they would turn them down. They would tell them you cannot come in. But she has 7 million. They still turned her down. So how is she better than someone with 70 followers? She's not. She's a nobody, even for Meta. But it's just the hype, the madness around the Korean that get into her head and she feels or she thinks she's older, but she's not. Okay? So I just, like I said, this person is senseless for you to go on someone's property and you know that you're feeding with their platform. That is your main source of income, and you're insulting them. And you know it goes against their guidelines, their policy. Just because you feel powerless, like, oh my God, they are not letting me in, you feel embarrassed. Just the same way you felt embarrassed when your ex dumped you. And then you come out and start to insult him. Insulting people doesn't really solve half of your problems. It doesn't solve any of your problems. It just makes your problems worse. Okay, let me play another one.
Baby, it's all online, okay, baby? No fighting Zuki. He's well protected.
Okay, so here is where Charlotte comes in. Charlotte is Gambian. This guy you see here is Gambian. Charlotte hooked them up. So do you want to tell me now that Charlotte doesn't have direct contact with either Korra Obidi, Elimom, or Nancy Ume? Because one way or the other, they must have contacted them, which I think she contacted Elimom, because it's Elimom that goes inbox to inbox with all these people. That woman you see, that old woman, I saw a picture of her sitting down on the couch with an iPad and a phone in her hand. I'm looking at her like she was probably on Facebook going from one account to the other. That crayfish of a woman. Anyways, I suspect Charlotte contacted her, told her, oh, I know someone who works or who used to work at Facebook that could be of help. So it was Charlotte that linked. Let us hear the man tell us Charlotte did. Uh,
She said that you must not be on baby.
okay.
Huh? Oh my God. Are you telling me I flew for nothing? So
Did you hear that? That's what I told Charlotte. That's what he said. So Korra Obidi said, are you telling me I flew down here for nothing? And the man said, that's what I told Charlotte. So the man possibly told them that, look, I don't think it's going to be possible, but they insisted. So he possibly told them already, he possibly told Charlotte that, look, this is going to be difficult, so that she doesn't come here and waste her time, so that she doesn't come all the way here, fly all the way here for nothing. Give me some time. Maybe, I'm just saying, maybe he told Charlotte, tell her to give me some time to contact one or two people, but they insisted, like, no, 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 we are coming now, or whatever. So I'm going to play it again. Just listen to the man.
huh? Oh my God. Are you telling me I flew for nothing? So
You heard that? That's what I told Charlotte. That's what he said. Let me continue to play.
all of you coming to Nigeria to come and fight this baby. It's all online, okay, baby? No fighting Zuki. He's well protected.
Okay, you heard him. He said, maybe we should take a picture, send it to her. He was still referring to Charlotte. Just pay attention or listen attentively to what he is saying.
She said that you must not be.
And then she responded, she said that you must not be on camera, trying to tell the man that Charlotte said you shouldn't disclose things on camera. And then she took the phone away from her face and then possibly giving him some signs with her eyes. You know how Africans do. Okay. So it's Charlotte that linked them up together. And he said, oh, yeah, yeah. And then he got it. He was like, oh, I'm sending it to her, not Facebook. I'm not posting it on Facebook. Charlotte, we are seeing your handwork. Can you just imagine? They were now hanging around. Is it loitering, they call it in English, when people are hanging around a compound or a premises where they are not supposed to be, like hooligans? They were now trying to sneak their way in one way or the other, like unwanted elements on another person's property. They were even approaching people. Oh, can you let us in? Can you imagine? I'm working somewhere and I'm going to use my name. I'm going to use my name to let total strangers into my company. Do I know who they are? Do I know what their intentions are? Do I know what their background is? And then when anything happens, it's going to be on me, on my name. But they, with their small brains and incomplete brain cells, stood there asking people if people could let them in, like thieves. Like thieves. Who does that? So embarrassing. So, like, honestly, I was just like, why don't people just have shame? They were so desperate.
It's okay.
Maybe we'll get one person that might say yes. Can you just imagine? Can you imagine that? What a shame. A waste of 7 million. 7 million, but no influence. Nothing. Nothing. You cannot even achieve more than someone with 700 followers. So the numbers don't matter at the end of the day. You're just a normal human being like every other person. The numbers are not doing nothing for you, not opening doors for you. Okay, now I'm going to go to this guy. Performance fees allegedly owed to Gambian artists after the Jakor show. So this guy was into what do you call it? Event promotions and all of that. AJ Promotions. Let me see if I have it on my other phone because I cannot read it on this one. I have it on this one. Let me see. Chats. Yes, I have it here. Okay. Some people are just pathological liars. They lie so much that they believe their own lies. AJ Promotions is a scrupulous criminal. Hey. This same guy, he intentionally did not give people his direct phone number because he planned to not pay people, including me. He used to do events, I believe back in Ghana. This article I'm reading is from 5 years ago, 2018. It was written about him with his picture on it. Okay. Okay, including me. He owes me $20,000 for keyboards that I provided. I just happened to go to the stadium to pick up the passes, and Jacques Cure, I don't know, Jacques band member told me that they needed keyboards. I called my links and AJ said he would pay. I saved his show with those keyboards from Hakim Abdul Samad and Alpha Shenghua. Albert Correa is, oh, his real name. His real name is Albert or Albert Correa. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. I should have. Oh, blessing. Okay, we might come back for part 2. Ah, oh my God. Oh, I'm so pissed off at myself right now. That one didn't really hit me when I read it before. I thought it was just one of the names they were just throwing into the thingy. Okay, anyways, I'm going to come back for part 2. Albert Correa is a non-artist. He lies all the time. He owes everyone money. He needs to be arrested and put in jail. He was arrested in Senegal by the hotel because he had no money to pay. He was arrested in the Gambia through SoFly. I personally saw him at the police station where he spent the night. I saw the video where he was arrested by the Senegalese police. AJ has shamed Gambia. Fool, no integrity. He still owes Mavado money from his last show in California. LA. California, okay. And that is why he needs to be locked up. He is a scammer. 419. Arrest him for fraud. And you guys know when Korra was in his kitchen, he was talking about, oh, Korra Obidi, you have to be here at on Christmas. I have a show. You guys remember? He kept saying it. Oh, you Koreans, Christmas Day, don't miss out. There's going to be something on the 25th. And eventually, Korra was like, I'm fully booked on Christmas, so I don't think I'm going to be there. And he was like, oh, really? Oh, no. In my mind, I was like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to take advantage of the situation. How do you come on live video to announce something you had not even discussed with the person in question? You just want to take advantage of her being in your kitchen or her being there. All of a sudden, you've planned out a show for her. Someone you didn't know before when she came to your house or to go to Facebook office. Already planned a show, an entire show in your head. You started to invite people. You are an opportunist, AJ. That alone just shows that you are an opportunist. Even if he had discussed it with her, at least then he would know, okay, she can make it or she can make it. But he already started to invite people to something. Like, come on now. Anyways, so that is what they wrote about him. So now that I know his real name, I'm going to do my job and I'm going to come back for part 2. But of course, you guys know that Charlotte was already in our planning for us to do videos about. So this one is just an introduction. We haven't started that one because you guys voted. Oh, blessing, what did you just do? You guys voted for us to do That's why I don't like doing videos in my dressing room. Okay, just hold on. You guys voted for us to do King Ronaldo first. So we probably would do that and then come back to Charlotte. But Charlotte's videos will be like up to part 10, like 10 parts. Okay, let's play something from Oluchi, I believe.
Lady Idiot Poster, that's a shower. That her husband was found somewhere, they say in Gambia, whatever, and bring her to UK, and now she's speaking English. That idiot motherfucker, that backstabber. Come and talk. Come and open your mouth. You cannot talk now. I have leave you for months. Do you know how many times my lovers come?
Okay, so Oluchi said her husband found her in the Gambia and brought her to the UK. But now she's looking at Negro men with muzzles. I don't know. But that's the condition she has found herself in now. Mm-hmm.
To the cinema, have fun with them. Then this idiot, they are wasting their time. Saloposa, come and tell us your first son. Who is the father? Saloposa, you are sour. You are an idiot as sour. Your first son, your husband is not the father. Look at how your children are unkept. Look at, let me tell you, who see my son? Have you seen my 100% Oluchi profile picture? That's my son. Look at his hair. Look at his hair. After shower, one conditioner. If you have a child that have...
Okay. So thank you so much. I saw that. I saw that. I'm going to do that in part 2. Oluchi said that the British man is not the father of Charlotte Purser's first son. I'm not going to analyze that too much because it kind of like goes against what I stand for. I'm a mom. I'm not going to start to talk about a child's paternity. But the thing is, truly, if you look at the first child, he's not mixed race. He's purely Gambian. Let's just say he's purely African. So yeah, we can tell that, okay, fine. He is not the son, the biological son of the British man. So Oluchi is giving Charlotte Purser a taste of what she has given all the so-called Korra's haters. And we know that Charlotte Purser has encouraged Oluchi to continue doing what she does, what she was doing. So that's why I just thought, let me play this for Charlotte, because when Oluchi was doing this same thing to other people, Charlotte Purser encouraged her to do more. In fact, she told her the names of the people Oluchi had to do it against. And Oluchi actually told one of the bloggers that their son is not for their father. So now Oluchi is saying the same thing to Charlotte Purser, and it was Charlotte who was directing Oluchi on who to go and bully. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm doing one or two things in my room here. Okay. So I'm just wondering how Charlotte Purser feels to know that the person should I say trained, the person she gave the title FBI. I don't know if she gave her the title, but she assured her that no one else would take her place, that she would remain FBI. But now that things have happened the way things are happening, Charlotte Purser, who are you going to pass on the title to? Because now they have declared you an Ashawo Kobo, an official Ashawo Kobo. Who is going to get the FBI title now? Let me play that one. Okay.
Have fun with them, then this Njoh, they are wasting their time. Saloposa, come and tell us your first son, who is the father? Saloposa, you are Sawo, you are Njoh Asawo. Your first son, your husband is not the father. Look at how your children are unkept. Look at, let me tell you, who see my son? Have you seen my 100% Oluchi profile picture? That's my son. Look at his hair. Look at his hair.
So, anyways, Oluchi has said that Charlotte is a prostitute, Charlotte the harlot, and that the husband came to Gambia and whisked her to the UK. And okay, I need to take a break. I know that this part will be cut out, but I need to take my break. Just hold on. All right. I have heard stories about the Gambia that a lot of tourists go there, and then lots of Gambian women go on the beach because they know that tourists can be found there, and they use charms on their body so that they can look attractive to those tourists, and then they can hook up with them. Many of them just do it for money, like prostitution. But some of them get lucky and they bring them abroad. So I don't know, because now we know that Charlotte Portia used to be Oluchi's friend, and they were both Koreans. They were both plotting who to bully and who not to bully. So I don't know if Charlotte Portia told Oluchi some things, but Oluchi has come out now to tell the world that Charlotte is a harlot. That the man came to Gambia, but we don't know how she succeeded in hooking him up. Was it at the beach? Did she use charms? How did that go? And before we end, we'll come back for part two on another day. Before we end, I know that I'm going to get like 20 comments of people saying, "Blessing, why don't you leave Korra Obidi alone? You are just jealous of her." Before you tell the analyst that she's jealous of, I need you to take a look at this. This is a hot mess. I am not going to be jealous of a mess like this. No, I'm not. There are better people to be jealous of. A mess is what you come and talk about and you tell the world this is a mess. That's what we are doing. It's not out of jealousy. It's just to show the world we have a mess to deal with here. It's not jealousy. Don't twist the plot. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm a mom of two. I'm an engineer by profession. I would not, I repeat, be jealous of this. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and be this. I don't want it. I think she doesn't even want to be this mom. She herself, she doesn't want it. But she feels like she needs to do it for the Facebook money. I don't think she wants it deep down. I don't think she wants this picture to land at the school where her daughter attends, for the teachers of her daughter to see this picture. And then she goes the next day to pick her daughter, and they are all looking at her with this image in their head. I don't think she wants her daughter to see her like this, in this. Okay, thank you. I see you. I see you. Yeah. So if she herself, deep down, I strongly believe she doesn't want this. So if she herself doesn't want this, possibly, thank you. I'm going to take a look. Thank you so much. I'll take a look. Probably we'll put everything in part two. If she possibly doesn't want this, how do you think other people want this for themselves? A lot of people look at her and they are grateful for the life they have, that they don't have to display themselves so shamelessly just for money. They are grateful that I might not have as much as she does, but I'm happy with the pride the grace that I have. I'm sure a lot of women can relate to that. And it's also funny, they said it was LA Mom who bought her ticket to where she went to. This woman, LA Mom, doesn't make as much as Korra Obidi. So it's ironic. I have seen what this woman makes a year. She makes about 100,000 plus a year, an entire year. Korra Obidi can potentially make that amount in 1 month, one single month. But early mom will wake up early in the morning, go to work, talk to you guys know how children with special needs could be really, really, labor intensive. You need to put in a lot of energy. You guys already know if you've related with some of these children, God bless them, working hard to achieve everything she has. The whole year she will make 100,000 plus. Korra Obidi can sit down in her living room and switch on her Facebook Live and make the same amount in 1 month. During the birth of her baby, her last baby, she made more than $120,000, maybe 150,000. That is what early mom cannot make in a whole year. But early mom bought her a ticket. Does it make sense to you guys? It doesn't to me. And let me give you guys one for the road. Charlotte Purser and Esther Ochoga. I know that Esther Ochoga is possibly into women, maybe a bisexual. Let me give you one for the road in case you need something to sleep on, something to put you to sleep. A mom of two. You guys, please be jealous of this. Please wish, I'm going to get you guys upset. How many of you wish to be this person? You wake up tomorrow and this is your punani outside, mom of two, and it's leaking. It's not. So does it mean this is her underwear? When I used to see her wear briefs like this, like just short bomb shorts, I used to think, personally, that she has a G-string under. I'm also a G-string girl. I've done a video about it. I wear only G-strings. I used to think that, oh, she has a G-string under. But clearly, she doesn't have anything under this thing. So this is her pants. This is her underwear, more or less. And it's leaking. How many times does she wear? If she removes this one now, does she wear it back the next day? Or does she wash it? Like, how do you explain this to anybody? How is it leaking? How is it smelling? I don't want to imagine it. So when you sit down in somebody's car, the liquid is going to touch the fabric on that person's car. For example, you sit down in Lion's car because you're wearing something short. So your dress will go up when you sit down and your body will touch the car. Or you go to an office. You guys, when you go to public places, always take sanitary wipes and wipe because you don't know the last person that sat there. This is disgusting to say the least. This is repulsive. This is who everyone else is jealous of. This is who LA Mom is jealous of. I'm sure LA Mom is ashamed to even be associating with someone like this. LA Mom is grateful that she is not the biological daughter of someone or biological mother of someone like this. This is a disgrace to African women. I know some women use panty liners. That could be an idea. Is it panty liners they call those things? If you're leaking, you find a solution. Especially when you're raising your legs everywhere. This is disgusting. It's dirty. How many people are jealous? Let me see your hands. Raise your hands. You want to wake up tomorrow and your punani is displayed like this in a vertical position. This is vertical. Perpendicular to the ground. You guys, that's just one for the road. I'm going to end the video. I want to thank you all. We'll come back tomorrow. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think tomorrow. We'll come back during the week, next week, for part 2. Um, we'll maybe delve more into AJ. We'll delve more into him and see what we can find on everything and the pages that vanished, the 2 other pages that vanished, and everything we can gather. And the insults she gave Meta, breaking all their rules. How do you even think you can go to anybody's company uninvited, unannounced, and you think you can just go live? She was already holding her phone in her hands, ready to show everything live, not considering the security measures in place. Like, what kind of broken? Maybe she has never worked in a professional environment, but at least the one that went with her that claims he used to work there, he should know how these things work. Even if you use, I have places I've worked before. If I want to go there, okay, fine. There are some places I can really go into, but I'm just going to say hi to my old colleagues. But if you're going there because you need someone to do something for you, I would expect you to make at least an appointment. And I can't also go there and start to film that company. I'm no longer working there and I bring someone with me and the person is recording. You need permission to record a company and institution in most cases, especially somewhere like Facebook, Meta, where we have privacy concerns, privacy issues. People's data is being logged there, people's information, and you just go there with the camera and then you still insult them. And they are the ones making sure they are your employers, actually. And then you berate them the way you berate everybody on social media because you think you have 7 million. Like I said, there are people with 70 million and they are still humble. Bring down your pride. Because before you see someone fall down, before you see downfall, pride will show his face first. So I'm just going to ask all of you to go ahead, if you like, share this video, give it a thumbs up if you found it interesting. Let me know what you think about everything you've heard. Send in your ideas. If there's anything you think I've missed, anything you think you do not agree with, just drop your comments. If you have other ideas, go ahead and let me know. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those of you who gave the video a thumbs up already, or a love, or who shared, who commented. All of you, I appreciate you. Last but not least, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. You can also join my membership there on YouTube. But if you're watching on Facebook, do not hesitate to become a subscriber. If you like my content and you like to see more of me, also exclusive content that I do not show outside, I take it there every now and then. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight to all of you. I remain blessed and enjoy the analyst, and I will catch you all on my next one.